Hey everybody, Karen and Lucy from Ask the Spirit Guides. How are you today? So today we've got a couple messages from the Lead Team Collective, which is all of our spirit teams together here to give you specifically a message and me specifically a message. Okay, so just know that your spirit team is a part of this message for you. Okay. So we've got two. We have a spiritual message and a political message. Now, just keep in mind that when I do ask for the messages, I ask them to help the political message. I also want to be for our highest and best, and that it would help us spiritually grow as well. Okay, so it's really all about the spiritual growth. And I just wanted to show people, because I haven't shown my journal for a little while. So I keep a bullet journal. Okay, so this is a bullet journal. And what a bullet journal means is it just has these little dots in there. And you can, do shapes. I happen to do stickers at the beginning of the year. Not really fond of these, but that is my spirit animal for the year. So what I do when I get a message like this today, okay, and then we get the oracle cards, if there's something in there, which there always is, every single time, when there's something in there, then I put messages right now, since this is recorded in May, okay, May 2025, or I will put it under highest spiritual perspective is another category that I use, highest spiritual perspective, if I can find it. Let's see. Well, what I also do is when I do any pendulum readings, which you could do too, you could do it this way. So pendulum readings, which is what you're getting today, okay? So pendulum meaning that they're actually spelling out words for us. So I do this. So this is like, I have a couple pages now. So then I can keep track, and I actually put the card messages over here too. And because these are all for me too, and here's another page, it just keeps going. So the reason I'm showing you this is just to really encourage you to, rather than just sit and listen, to do something a little bit more active than just sitting and listening. And whether that's writing it down on a piece of paper, just thinking about it throughout the day, something like that, putting it in a journal. And maybe tomorrow, if you spend a few minutes journaling, or tonight, then look at that message and spend a little time journaling on that message. I just want to encourage you to be more active, if you haven't been, with the messages you're getting, okay? Because that is really when you're going to continue to evolve spiritually, is the more you can put some time into letting that message download into you, basically, okay? Or letting things come up and dissolve out of you. So it just depends on what you need, okay? This is my highest spiritual perspective. You can see I have part 2 because I have a part 1. I didn't realize I was going to have so many highest spiritual perspectives this year. So it's just things that every once in a while I get a card or a message and I'm like, oh yeah, that is key for me right now. And so I want to make sure I remember those things. So, like here, must love yourself. This is a very new concept for me, loving myself and working on loving myself. And within, I don't know, this has been like 2 weeks, this message was on there. Within 2 weeks, I feel so much different now that I've been focusing on, like, what does that mean? Like, oh, I get it. I've always heard that, but I've never really worked on it. I've never done the inner work about what it really means to love myself, So it's just stuff like that. So I'm hoping that you'll, be a little bit more active if you haven't been with the messages. If you're interested in continuing on the spiritual path of raising your vibration and working towards the 5D and all that kind of stuff. Now, we are starting a 30-day challenge to increase your dialogue with your spirit teams. We all have spirit teams. We all can dialogue with them. In fact, they're around you all the time, every second of every day. Okay. And if you want to get to know them better, if you want to develop a partnership with them, they would love that. And so the 30-day challenge is just to encourage all of us to find the time to develop that relationship. Okay, so that's starting on June 1st. If you want to participate, you can sign up for the newsletter. It's free to participate the QR code is right there for the newsletter, and there's a link in the description. Okay, if you can't pull the QR code up. So yeah, it's totally free. I do have a journal. They're out right now. It's in the description. That will take you through the 30-day. It doesn't have this banner on there, but I think I'm getting them today, like the official copies. And then there's also one with mushrooms on it. This will allow you to do 2 pages of journaling each morning, and then you write a letter to your higher self and your spirit guides and whoever else. Like I always add my mom, and today I added my grandmothers. So, and then you write a letter to them and you say it out loud. You can put some crystals on there so that every day, and then you'll be surprised. It'll be so much fun. You need to sign up for the newsletter just because I'm going to be sending out polls and stuff like that to participate so that we can share. So those who are actually doing the 30-day, we can share what kind of things happen throughout the 30 days. It may take, 3 or 4 days for you to start to notice some shifts, which will be amazing. So, okay. Thank you for allowing that longer intro. I appreciate it. All right, so here is the first message for today. I have to kind of think about it a little bit, okay? So first they said, why are you just Jesus? And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So that really was like, why are you just Jesus is how they spelled that out. The reason I have a 1, 2, and 3, well, then I said to them, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you just Jesus? What do you mean? So they spelled out, widen your perspective. Okay, widen your perspective. So then I did ask them with the dowsing rods. I said, well, is why you are just and Jesus, is that 2 separate messages? And they said yes. So it's not really meaning, what means a lot to me in this is widen your perspective. Like to me, that could have just been the message. But there may be somebody here who needs to hear, why are you just? And then Jesus. I don't know. That's not really hitting it for me, but this message isn't just for me. This is for each of us. Okay. So widen your perspective is the one that I'm going to be focusing on for me. But let me know if you understand why are you just, and if there's a question mark at the end of that, really, why are you just, it's a question, and then Jesus, and then widen your perspective. Okay, let me know what you think about that without us pulling the cards yet, okay? So then they wanted me, and I do have a political message after this, they wanted us to look at wisdom of the elders. Okay, wisdom of the elders. This is the deck that they chose to expand on this message for us. Okay, widen your perspective and why are you just and Jesus. So let's see what they want. Let's see what they're talking about here. Okay, so I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, and the lead team collective, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect this channel, all of our channels, the community here, the lead team collective, and so that it is all only of the highest and purest light. Amen. I'm starting to add some little things in there, and then I stumble through it sometimes. Whoa, hello. There, that's a message for us. If that's not a message, I don't know what is. Okay, maybe that's not, but okay, let me see if that's the one they wanted us to have. Okay, was that the card you guys wanted us to read today? Yes. Okay, are there any others in the deck you want me to pull? Yes. Okay. All right, so let's see. Do a little bit more here. So they've got some other messages. Okay. So 2 just fell. So now I'm wondering if this is going to be a pick 1. All right. So did you guys want those other 2 cards down as well? Yes. Okay. Is this a pick 1 opportunity for the community? No. Do you want me to read all 3 for all of us? Yes. Are there any other cards in the deck you want me to pull? No. Okay. All right. So I guess we each get 3 messages today. All right. So let's go ahead. I don't think it really matters, but let me ask. Do you want me to read them in any particular order? No. Okay. All right. So I'll just read the one I got first. Move those around. All right. So this is the one we've gotten first. We got that one before. So here's the image. Again, widen your perspective. Why are you just in Jesus? Widen your perspective. Why are you just? Okay, it's a 22 summer activation. Summer activation. Okay. I'm going to look at all 3 cards, I think. No, I'm going to read. Okay. Read first. Okay. All right. If you have drawn this card today, the warm breeze brings with it all the extras associated with the summer months. Extra sunshine, extra time, and extra excitement in life. There is also a desire to take action, actively put efforts into your goals, and bring ideas into physical reality. Today is a great day to map a way to continually work towards your dreams and manifest them into reality, whether with a vision board, new health regimen, or a list of to-dos. Okay. So why are you just, and then widen, okay, Jesus, and widen your perspective. Widen your perspective. Maybe they want us, maybe this is an idea for us to widen our dreams and manifest them. Widen our perspective. And this is good energy time for us. Okay, let me know what you think about that. What did you get out of that? That's kind of what I'm getting out of it, is just widen our perspective on our dreams. Like, I think we can dream bigger than we normally do. I think we're afraid to. A lot of us are afraid to. We don't want to be disappointed, So maybe that's where that's coming from. So number 22, if anyone wants to offer what a 22 means. All right, here's the other one. Oh, I love this card. The last time we got this card, I'm going to have to do it again today. Spirit Plate Offering, 41. Okay, last time, so 41 is 4 plus 1 is 5, so it's a 5 card. So we have 22 and 5. So Spirit Plate Offering, they're basically asking us to create some kind of offering to our spirit guides, to our ancestors. Well, here, let me read the card. And I did this last time. It was kind of cool. If you have drawn this card today, it might correspond with an important date in your life. Perhaps you just had a graduation, celebrated a birthday, or there is a recent anniversary coming up connected to a loved one in spirit. Whichever the case, remember to invite and include your loved ones in the spirit world to the celebration. That's beautiful. So that is when I did a little offering to my grandparents, my mom, and I actually put this card next to it, and I had, I wrote some things down and I put some crystals near it. So this also, I love that. They're just trying to remind us that our loved ones in spirit are here to help us, and to make sure we ask for that help. And make sure we ask for that help as we widen our perspective on our dreams, things that we can accomplish here. Okay. Widening our perspective. Remember, that's the message today. Okay. Oh, 33. There's my mama. All right. So the last one is Spirit Talker Communication. Spirit Talker Communication. 33. Okay. I just love these because it just gives me a little something every day to just focus on. And it brings me deeper and deeper and closer to my, my true essence, who I really am. It helps me to love myself more. If you have drawn the Spirit Talker card today, take time to deepen your connection to the spirit world and to trust the messages you see, feel, and hear internally. The more you learn to trust what is being communicated by Spirit, the easier it will be to validate the Spirit messages that come through to you. Now is the time to consider deepening the language of Spirit in your own life by taking a course on spirituality focused mediumship development, or by truly trusting the messages that come through to you in daily life. And again, you could do the 30-day challenge with us, and that will definitely help deepen. And if you can't commit to the 30 days, I might not. I might, right now I'm doing the journal already. And like yesterday, I didn't. I just didn't have anything I wanted to journal about. So you might do every other day. We're not going to be hard on ourselves and create all these expectations and stuff. But if you want to, you can. Okay, so widen your perspective to me now is really, I'm seeing a connection here, and this is just how I'm reading it. Let me know how you're seeing the connection between the three cards, and why are you just Jesus, and widen your perspective. This is a really positive message to me in terms of like, widen your perspective about you, about your communication with your spirit team, about your communication with your loved ones who have passed, inviting them into your life, developing, creating that partnership, and living bigger. Living bigger. We can activate bigger things, which is widen your perspective. This isn't about, I don't think, for me, this isn't about widen your perspective on everything going on in the world, or, this is about widen your perspective about you and who you are and the dreams you can accomplish, and you can live bigger. You can live bigger, and now's the time to activate that. And you can live bigger by having a co-create with your guides and your loved ones. That's what they want to do. They want to co-create with us. We're in the middle in the spirit circle right now. We're reading Let Your Spirit Guide Speak. And it's amazing. It's completely about this co-creation, this co-partnership, and partnering with the most important relationship you have, which is your guides. Okay? Because I think your life will be so much better. My life is going to be so much better the more that I trust that is the most all our relationships are important, the ones that are important to us, right? But the most important relationship you have is with your spirit team. And, those in spirit, and Jesus, that could be part of the message. And what that means is with Jesus is just the higher vibration. It's just, they're in the higher vibration realm. And so that is the most important. So put your time, if you're going to prioritize your time. That's what I'm doing now with that relationship. Then you can put time into your other relationships, and things will probably go much smoother too for you. Okay. All right. So love that message. That was amazing. Okay. So here is the political message for today. So, okay. It actually was a prediction. They told me it was a prediction, not a message today. So they wanted us to hold on tight. What does that mean? This will be the picture that YouTube will capture of me right now. And that will be oh, they're crazy. Okay, hold on tight. Hold on tight. They wanted me to use Cosmic Timing Oracle. Cosmic Timing. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, you guys, what do you want us to know about hold on tight? Why? Why do we have to hold on tight? There is a connection. I always ask them to make a connection between the political and the spiritual. So widen your perspective here as well. Okay. I want those to be connected. Hold on tight. You guys are very funny. Hold on tight. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if any of those are the ones they want us to have. Okay. What else? What else? Anything else? Hold on tight. Anything else? Okay. Are those the two? Did you want me to read both those cards? Yes. Okay. Do you want me to pull any other cards? No. Okay. Do you want me to read them in, does it matter what order I read them in? Yes, it does. Oh. Do you want me to read the one on the right first? Yes. Okay. All right. So again, hold on tight. Hold on tight. And oh. Interesting. Okay, what is that supposed to mean? This doesn't have any, this is just, it's kind of a fun little deck. It's just Cosmic Timing Oracle. I'll list it below if you want to take a look at it. But it's basically cosmic timing, like this one says, in the spring. Okay, out of all the cards, you guys, how many cards are in here? I don't even know how many cards are in here. It's quite a few, though. It's quite a few. This is the card. They drop in May. Okay, I'll ask them with the, okay, so let me just ask right away. So when you say hold on tight, I mean, that sounds like imminent. Do you mean May 2025? Yes. Okay. So it's already the May 22nd, though. Are you saying that it is possible that we're going to, something big is coming up this month? I mean, bigger than what it's already been. I mean, they are desensitizing us to stuff, you can tell, right? They are completely desensitizing us. We have to be careful not to get too desensitized. Okay, so something is coming up. Will it be something shocking? More shocking than what it's been? Yes. Is it 100% certain it will be May 2025? No. We asked that, this actually came up a couple days ago. Let me just look real quick. Because I remember asking, is it for sure? Because they said May or June. Basically May or June. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find it right away. You know, I got so many pages. But you know, it's nice if you do different colors, like when we read Sacred Shadows in the Spirit Circle. So those are my like things I wanted to remember. I'm going to put together a little mini course for the bullet journal, but I'm just making sure I'm using it enough myself. It won't be very expensive. It'll be really reasonable. Let's see. So they said, where did they say this? Okay. So on the 14th of May, it said hit coming, hit, H-I-T coming, May 2025. Watch for a sign. And that's when I asked, is it for sure in May? And they said, no, not for sure, May or June. So they also said hit coming. And then on the 18th, they said leaving soon. And I said who? And they said Trump. And I said where? And they said Saudi Arabia, permanently. That was spelled out, leaving soon and Trump. And then yet the 20th, 2 days ago, they said wait for love to win. Wait for love to win. So that's cool. I love that. But hold on tight. There's a little bit. So in May, I mean, this is crazy that that's the card they just dropped. Okay, here's the other one. Oh, what? At the holidays. Oh, you know what holiday's coming up? Okay. Memorial Day. I'm like, oh, of course I see a Christmas tree. I'm like, what? December? At the holidays. Okay, Memorial Day. Okay. Let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see. All right. So are you guys telling us to hold on tight around Memorial Day weekend? Okay. Well, thank you for the warning. Is this fear mongering? No. Okay. Is this 100% certainty that something shocking is going to happen on the Memorial Day weekend? No. Is it 75% certain something will happen Memorial Day weekend or around there? Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. So they're just giving us a little warning, but they've been giving us these little warnings for a little while. So I'm not getting really tired of them. I just, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's helping me to actually just be calm about stuff. So I don't know how you guys feel, but this was nuts. This is nuts, if you ask me. So, and here's the thing. Well, let's just put it this way. If F-45 leaves and it takes down, like, if something happens that takes down the entire administration, like, will I be disappointed about that? No. If divine timing is ready for that, that will be best for everybody, okay? But do I wish that, something comes true because they're giving me this prediction? No. No, I mean, nothing that comes through that we have to hold on tight. Hopefully it's not like, let's just ask for it to be in everybody's best interest and to send love and light to everybody and just keep your vibration high. I think that's what they're trying to do, and especially with this stuff. Widen your perspective. Keep working on yourself. That's what this is about. Keep working on yourself. We don't have control over any of this stuff. Keep working on yourself, because then when stuff does happen, you can deal with it with grace, and you can keep your vibration high when stuff happens to balance out all the people who are not keeping their vibration high. Okay, so it's a nice little responsibility we have to work on ourselves. What the heck? That's amazing. Just work on yourself. Okay. All right. Well, I will see you on Sunday. It's Thursday today, right? Okay. Have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you later. Actually, I'm going to be posting something tonight at 7 p.m. So I haven't decided what yet. We're going to be talking to the SGs about something tonight. So, all right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.